everyone, it's Adrian Leah. This is a haul video. I ordered yarn from Ukraine and it arrived today. I got all of them here and I like to practice reading, so I think I'm going to try to read this. Vis Pravlenia. This word is I have this thing that I've been enjoying. I feel like I'm a little more updated on technology. I don't know why I never saw the Translate app on my phone, but it's fun because like I could type in something because I recently made the Makivnik, hopefully I said that right, and like you type in because it can give you the keyboard and then you could see like the makeup of the word. So I just put in the 3 letters and it made poppy, and then and then hopefully it's pretty good. I added more letters and it made poppies because the recipe has poppies in it. Kude hosh dostavka dostavka hosh kude ta kude. Oh, it's repeating. Okay. So I'll open it. I have kitchen scissors until I find my other scissors aside from my fabric scissors that I don't dare to cut with anything else besides fabric. And I just got out of class, if you could tell. I don't know why you would be able to tell. I got out of class. And it's 100 degrees out right now. Luckily, it kicks the air off, or like makes the air go on. So I have my window closed because a lot of times I have my window open. Otherwise, it'll be stuffy if I don't. And I wanted to show my Matenka too. I didn't work on it necessarily, but I figured out one of the fabrics I'll be using. Oh, there's some bags. What is this? Scissors. Maybe she was trying to fit the yarn in here. It looks different. Okay, so this is the navy, because maybe she tried to like, because this is, I was surprised it was all stuffed in here. So this is the navy, which I really like. I could definitely knit a whole garment, well, with color work. With this color, I really love navies. Um, I have the Scandier Knits full on color work one, and I've been wanting to knit another one, but I had a little bit left over from the last batch, but it wasn't enough to make a full garment because the color full on color work, it takes a lot of yarn. So I started it, but it didn't really go anywhere, and I don't usually repeat the whole project again. Like if I knit the pattern again, and I have some patterns that a lot of patterns that I knit multiple times. Um, I tend to go for a different color combination, or at least like different shades, but they're the exact same colors. So I might make something else out of it, but it's not the same weight of it, weight of the yarn. So this one, you use a US 4 in that project. It was like a US 7 around there. So um, it'll be, well, I only have one right now. But I feel like, is this the black? I'll have to see, because, and there's more packaging in here, sorry. So this is the red. Sorry, well, I'll just, is this black? No, the charcoal, maybe this is this. But the rest of it, did I get it? No, I got one. Maybe it's not the full one, and they, or is it, let me check, or is it the charcoal? Maybe they're different. Either way, I do love these types of colors because it has depth in it, and you could see the different um, like it's not just one shade. And honestly, I like having plant matter in it. There's some grass in it. I think it or some type of plant matter. And it's kind of just fun to find them in your yarn. So this, I, it might be the charcoal. I don't know, but this one's red. So I really wanted to do a red and black combination for a garment. It's one of the dream knits, if you will, and I wanted to use like yarn that was identical in terms of like the weight, so it's more of like a predictable type of knit in that way, so there wouldn't be any like too many fluctuations. But I do mix weights sometime, so this could definitely go together. If this is the charcoal, I mean, I'd be okay with the blue too. I got another yellow. It might be, is it left? I don't know. I actually don't know what this one is. I think it's the black. Or maybe it's, I don't know what this is. Or maybe, no, this is charcoal. So is this blue? Or is this, I have no idea what this is. Okay, so this is the business card and how to hand wash wool. Or you could do machine washing wool. I've never machine washed my stuff, but I mainly use natural. So, so this is the charcoal. Then what's this? Because I just got one of the blue. I'm trying to feel like, is this blue smaller? And they tried to, I don't know, it doesn't feel that much smaller if it is smaller. And I don't have a scale on me. And this one doesn't look this completely the same. Either way, it's fun that this came because it's definitely not the charcoal. I really love the charcoal. So these are gonna go in a project for sure together. I bought one of the patterns that Teti recently came out with. It's based off of Pisanki, and when I saw it, I was like, well, with a lot of the projects the patterns that she comes out with, um, the last two I really wanted to do a test knit for, but since I'm in a course right now, I decided that that probably wouldn't be wise for me to do because I'd want to do well in school and then do well in the test knit. And with her test knits, they tend to be um, a shorter time frame of when you need to finish it. So I didn't. Is this extra? Because it's not charcoal for sure. Do these look the same? Or is this an extra? It might be an extra because I don't know what this is, but thank you. Ooh, well, that's it. Well, not that's it, but it was a lot. This, I don't know what the yarn. I'm just gonna put it here for now. What is this? Thank you, but I don't know what this is. Because I got two of these because they're 200 grams each, and I was looking at, I was going to show the pattern that I bought because it surprisingly it doesn't need too much of the main color. Update available. Oh, it's now available. It's the Yardana sweater. Now also available in Ukrainian. More languages coming soon. Happy knitting and thank you for supporting my work. Warmly, Teti. I'll update it. So now I have the. Do I have the English and Ukrainian at this point? I do. Okay. It's down a rabbit hole because now, like, I'm looking at how other people did their um, sweater with like the different color combinations. I'm sad that I didn't get to test it, but I have the pattern, so I don't know what this yarn is. The extra yarn is always fun. Is it the same? Does this... It doesn't feel that much smaller if it is. Because that... Because they don't look like the same. Maybe. I don't think this is... I don't think this is this. It's not because it's a different weight. I don't know. I didn't check. It looks like it's like a six, the US six, because this one's a four. So check the order. So, it's you could do whatever you want to do, but this is the yolk of it, and it's the same weight as this, so I'm going to make it in these colors. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm trying to stop myself from casting on, but I'm really happy with the colors. And um, I have my other yarn with me for the Olympian sweater. I have a practice exam that I'm going to do tonight, but then after that, I think I'm gonna reward myself with working on it because I've been wanting to work on it. I'm finishing off the Home Sweet Home bag, and I'm just like binding it off, the sewn bind off. Um, and all this yarn is like literally on me or surrounding me, and I'm not like overheated or because I do have two other colors that I'm using for the Olympian sweater just for the smaller contrast areas, and those are really warm for me here. If I was like in a different climate, I don't think I would. So I got two of the dark gray and then one of the light orange because this is what I needed for my other project, but I think I'm gonna have like around 100 left over. So um, that should be because I wanted to get like eventually the light gray that they carry so that I could use these as the contrast colors. So I'll have a little bit left of the yellow and that'll be fine for the yolk. I want to do, I think I want to do one of the sweaters again. It's the Nuna sweater by the Petite Knitter. She is a different name now. Um, I don't know the new name, but I love that sweater. I am gonna do an updated one because what I love like with Teti's yokes is that it gives like it doesn't feel it doesn't feel oversized. It feels like true to size. So um I like a heavy yoke. I feel like it works for me. Um, but with the yoke, the color work, um, to be careful because it doesn't give as much as like if you're just not doing color work. So the the stretch isn't like what you would normally have with just using one color because it is essentially like a layer within a layer of yarn. And then I got one red and then one navy blue. So I think that this is a gift yarn. That makes me so happy because I think navy blue is probably one of my favorite yarn colors to go for. I think it is versatile with what you could do with it. I don't think that these are the same. It doesn't look like it. Um, no, it's just not. And the color is different too. I don't know if you could see this one's slightly darker. So this will last me for a bit. Really excited for this yarn. And I did make room for my yarn storage. I have the the, Olymp- the Olympian sweater in here, and I put the other project yarn in here for this project because it is a lot. So I have this still to go. I won't have enough. I needed like another 100 for it's a free pattern. Um, so I have two more of the creams. I was thinking about getting cream. I feel like that'll be at some point. So these are all going into the sweater. And then these are the other contrast ones. So these are like just like the difference because it does feel like a denser like it's denser so that I don't think it like air goes through it as much. And um I mean sheep or like wool tends to regulate temperature anyway. So this is also um well it's different breed. Technically this is DK. So this one, well, it uses a US4 and that's what I needed anyway. And I did want to like add more to like the lighter weight yarns. And then this is a superwash. I don't normally use superwash, and if I do, it's like probably a contrast color. Occasionally I do have it as the main color, but I feel like the structure changes when you wash and block it a lot of the time because it is like the yarn is manipulated at that point to be a certain it have like different types of properties so that you could have it and wash it um, differently. So then I have my actual knit for the Olympian sweater. So, and there's still yarn in here. So I didn't knit on it, but I am going to this week. really love the way that this is turning out. And I don't have like a color combination like this where it's like a soft contrast. So I'm still on this. Um, I did get a message saying that there could be a delay for the delivery from the seller. So she was letting me know, and I was like, "Thank you for letting me know." Because I was already like thinking it takes around 2 weeks for overseas, well, packages from overseas to get to me, and I'm on the West Coast, so it did take like maybe a day or two more. But other than that, it was like how it normally gets to me. So I um, was okay with it anyway because sometimes it takes around, well, not the Ukrainian packages. Usually it's like 2 weeks. Other packages, sometimes like it gets to me in like a month. Um, but I kind of, it, it is the, what happens. So, and then I have a little more of this blue left, and that's going to be the other contrast. And I was asking about if she was going to replenish the supply for the smaller ones because they cost a little more, but they're slightly softer. I like the feeling of this one, so I don't mind. I do like the soft rustic type of combination. So um, I wasn't able to get more of the small ones, but there was like, I don't know what type of green you call it, but I showed a green example because it's not like a green that I normally see. Like maybe on the mintier side, maybe. And I wanted to get that one, and there's purple. So I wanted to get the other colors because I'm mainly using the Ukrainian yarn at this point because I can actually knit on it instead of getting overheated. And in general, I tend to not like hot anyway. So it's nice that it has like overall coolness to it because I have both the fans on and um, it feels nice still. So I'm gonna put, well, just a perspective. I don't use all the contrast colors, but well, all of it up. So for the main part of the sweater, this is how much yarn it'll be. So that's why when I do garments, which is, well, I do a lot of garments. Right now, I've been doing more accessories, but I feel like it's good to see the yarn budget. At least I try to like find ways to knit, and then I feel great when it falls like around the number that I was going for when I was getting the yarn, and I get like a lot of sale yarn. I don't know where I was going with that. Like my words were going somewhere else, but I buy a lot of sale yarn because one of the contrast colors was a sale yarn, the orange, the burnt orange. But and then like the superwash, a lot of times it can be pricey, especially the hand dyed. So I have technically two of these, and I try if I have large quantities to see if I would use it for a garment if I can, but I was like, it's been in my stash, and then I don't have enough for making it the main color for an ornament, and it would be good to like use it in something that I'm going to use a lot. So that's like the best thing to have. So I put this back in the bag and then I'll show what I'm doing with the potato. So happy with the extra yarn. Just putting the other contrast colors away in here because I won't get to it for a while. And let me keep the extra, well, not the ones that I need for the project in here. So this is attached. Oh no, this is attached. And I'll just put the blue back in that bag. So it literally takes up a lot of the space in there. And I'm happy that I actually took a power nap before going into class because I usually am awake at night, so or late or early. So I tried to at least rest a little bit, and I did. And I've been taking naps like when I feel like I could. So um, I feel like that helps too. So that is all in here. And now I'm going to show the. It's crazy because even this one that's a little thicker, it doesn't even feel like really warm to me. It actually feels cool to me too. So I was thinking, I don't know. I have an idea. So I know for sure I want to have a little bit of change of plans. This as the, is it a shawl? I don't really know, but the skewers are down there. But I wanted to make this like the top, and I think I might keep it pretty long because that's kind of like oceany or even like kind of resembling hair in a way. And then I know I want this fabric, but I don't know if I'm going to have it as an accent, like an apron, or just like the whole thing be this color. but for sure I want both of these colors in. I say for sure. Well, I definitely want this to be like the head piece. So at least I know that, but I don't want to attach it right now if I haven't done the clothes. So that will be at least answering some questions in my head of what I'm doing. I also have this fabric and I got it like super cheap because it was kind of like I don't know what you would call it because they had like bins of like literally like sandboxes of they would pour in all this Amazon stuff and other stuff, but it was I think maybe all Amazon. I don't know because some stuff didn't have boxes, but the ones that did said like Amazon, and then they would price it like either a dollar, $3, or $5. So I have a couple of these sheets. I was gonna make a garment at some point, but this I have like two more of them, and I got it for $3 because they counted it as one item, which was really chill, and I appreciated that. And I don't know if I'm gonna add this because there is some gold, but because I noticed with some of the clothing they have accents like the cuffs or here is an accent, like around the dress area, the bottom of the dress is an accent. So I think I'm gonna go somewhere off of that. But I think I'm gonna eat and then the Mackinac Mackinac. I love the like um recipe. I have a little poppy seeds left over to where I could do a quarter batch because I should have looked further into the recipe because it made four of the loaves. Um, I noticed that like some of the recipes are like family of four, family of six, and at this point I'm like that family. Um, I might put some in the freezer, but um, the the bake is so like it's not like sticky to where it's like gonna be stuck on your hands, but it has like a sticky type of bun feeling, and then it's a super soft bread. And I personally like soft bread. Like even when I have bread and butter, I don't usually put the bread in the toaster or anything. I mean, I could eat it like that, but I could like I'll be happy with just having warm bread, not toasted with butter. So far, I've been having it with butter. Um, because poppy seeds, the only thing that I've seen poppy seeds in is like a bagel, like either a poppy seed bagel or like an everything bagel that has like poppy seeds in the blend of toppings. And with the bagels, like if you're in another country, you would eat it like a lot of times you eat it as a breakfast sandwich. So sometimes you might have cream cheese on it or butter if you're making it into a sandwich, like I was saying. I don't know why I didn't say it first. You typically have like cheese with it. I don't know if I would add more, well, add a lot. Um, it would depend on like how I am because I don't eat a lot of cheese. Well, I try to eat the lactose free if I can. So, like egg and cheese is something that you do, or like bacon, egg and cheese, or pork roll, egg and cheese. You can even make like a tuna melt. Um, so, or even like maybe savory and sweet. And I don't really know what savory you would like or sweet you would put with the savory, but you could if you wanted to. So, super happy with it. I'm happy that I got the poppy seeds grounded up because I wasn't sure. It's definitely like the recipe. I usually go for like Natasha's kitchen recipes, and she has a cookbook. I was thinking about getting her cookbook too. Um, like she was saying it was a half day bake. I forgot what I was gonna go, but I remembered. Um, where because like the rising times for the bread, like the first time you wait like an hour, and then again with me not reading too ahead of it, the second time to rise is 2.5 hours. She said you could put like the lowest setting on your oven, and I might do that next time. I wasn't sure. I kind of just wanted to go with it, just exactly the process that it called for before trying that. But I might try it next time. Because I did start it, like I said, I tend to be up late. So I started it around like 10 at night. So it was like kind of breakfast for me at that point because you let it sit, well, you let it bake for like third around, I put 25 minutes, which was a little less because, again, I don't really go for like super toasty bread. And I guess like down the line, if you really want to toast it, you can. Um, so I did like 25 minutes because she was like 28 to 30 minutes for hers. And then was, and then you let it rise for another hour. I honestly like waited a little bit, barely, but but eventually I did like have the rest of it sit. But I wanted to try it, and you tasted a lot of more of the flavors when it was cooled off. So just super moist bread. Some people don't like the word moist. I like, well, I love the bread. I had to figure out like what other stuff that I could use with it. But right now the bread and butter is like really like what you what it is great for. So um, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in another video. Bye. Um, and like I'm just really excited too about this because it looks like the Matankas is coming together too. Let's see, do that like that, and something like that. So I'll see you in another video.